So if you're shopping for a Hyundai, Kia, Genesis EV, or even a non-EV, mainstream automaker, a lot of makers do this, but you might have the option to get a matte paint finish from the factory. So I did that 2 years ago when I got my Ioniq 5 2023. And let's review this color and see if matte paint is good for you after having this car for 2 years. So you guys, you might have seen this car before. It's my 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5. So it's got 29,100 miles on it, and it's got matte paint. They call it Shooting Star. They actually technically don't do this color anymore. If you see a 2025 Ioniq 5, they do a matte gray. They call it Ecotronic Gray Matte. So this is gonna be my review for this color. Okay, so number one, it's gorgeous. I mean, there's lots of compliments on it. But the biggest thing is you're really not supposed to bring it to an automatic car wash. Now, me, I don't listen. Okay, so we have this car wash that has some softer brushes, and I bring it through there all the time. You know, so it's held up decently well, actually. The thing is, though, with this car, it has had an accident. It has had an accident on this side of the car. As you can see that. So when you lock it, this kind of sticks out a little bit, but that has nothing to do with the paint. It's just, I'm just letting you know it had an accident on this side. Okay. My biggest issue is scratches, though. Look at the mirror cap. That's a scratch. And you can't buff it out. You cannot buff out this paint. You know, what is this? That's a scratch right there on the hood. Okay, there's bug splatter and stuff like that. So I think I have to get that off. But so long story short, should you consider matte paint if you're getting a Hyundai or Kia or any other car? It really depends. If you plan on getting PPF, yes, I would say so. Even if it's around the whole car, just the hood or the front bumper, the fenders, things like that, yeah, totally. If you get it just because it looks cool and you really don't plan on doing any maintenance to it, then I would actually kind of stay away from it. I mean, the biggest reason too that I would stay away from it is just the extra cost. I mean, this paint color is an extra $1,000. It's an extra $1,000. So if you're leasing, that's like $30 a month, right? If you're financing, that's like 15 to 20, $25 a month difference. Okay. But it's a beautiful paint. You're gonna get a lot of compliments on it. See this? Look at this side. See this feels different. This side, because it wasn't in an accident. This feels kind of smoother. This side feels smooth, but you see I had a scratch right there. So if you don't like scratches, please keep in mind that scratches you really can't buff out. Not really can't, you can't. You just cannot buff those out. Another angle of it right here. It's gorgeous, you know. So if you're not a neat freak, if you're not gonna wash your car, it comes with a hand wash kit. So if you're not gonna hand wash it, I don't recommend it. If you do hand wash it, great, go after it. I did that for a little bit on this car. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the process. I mean, it looks good when it's clean. But I haven't cleaned this car, so guys, I haven't really washed this car in like a month. Okay, I really haven't. I haven't did any car washes. We got some rain, but this is what it looks like after like a month of not cleaning it. You know, I got some dirt right there. You know, I mean, it hides the dirt really generally well, so it doesn't really look dirty per se unless you really look at it. And it's a dark gray, so it holds, well, it holds it up well. or hides it well, excuse me. But for the extra $1,000 plus the time, the average person, no, I would say stay away from it. I appreciate them wanting to do matte paints. I think it's a little different. I think it's cool. I think that those who want it should definitely get it. But just understand, like, if you get into an accident, and that's the other thing that I want to go into this video, if you get into an accident like I did, just know that, they have to, depending on what it was. So when I got into my accident, I'll try to put a picture in this video. When I got into my accident, it was on really this part of the car. So they had to replace these two outer door shells, the handle. That's $1,100 for the handle, just so you guys know. I'm trying to think what else they had to replace on this. But it was primarily the doors. But they also, I think they had to repaint the hood too, just to match the color. Now with this car, keep in mind they have to repaint the hood because I think this part might have got damaged as well. I'm not 100% sure. I'll see if I can find a picture. But because that part got damaged, again, this is all part of the hood. It's a clamshell design. So if you have any type of damage on that clamshell part that goes over the wheel, well, your hood's got to be repainted, the whole thing, to match. Okay? Because again, you can't buff out anything. Okay? So it can be a pain. So please, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or nothing like that. But just understand, like, it's not just like a regular gray car. Like, you can get a regular gray. It's not like this. You can get a regular cyber gray. It's more like a lighter, kind of cementy color. You can do that. That's $500 now, but you can get one of those if you want a gray color, high dirt. You can get a black that's free. They make blue, they make the teal. Those are nice colors. Those are free colors, actually. I'd recommend those over this color for the average person. But again, if you like to take care of your car, tint the windows maybe, add different wheels, this car can really stand out, but you have to take care of it. And, if you're not going to take care of it and you get a scratch, there is no touch-up paint that's fixing this, okay? And you have to really hand wash this car. But there's no touch-up paint that can fix things. You cannot buff nothing. So please keep that in mind when you're considering the Ioniq 5 Ecotronic Gray Matte or Shooting Star Gray Matte, or even the Gravity Gold. All I will say, the Gravity Gold, I think will actually show scratches less, believe it or not. They'll still show up, but they'll show up less because it's a lighter color. So if you want to get the Gravity Gold, I would say kind of go for that if you really want a matte paint. Or you can do it the old school way and just get a wrap. So I think that's it for this video, guys. Again, just my thoughts on, if the matte paint is worth it, depending on who you are. But yeah, so it's Kevin at EV Era. It's been real. So I'll see you next time.